This is a video of my third and final day backpacking in the Superstition Wilderness, White Rock Springs Camp Loop via First Water Trailhead. It was cold when I woke up on Monday morning, but I was excited for my last day of hiking, so I crawled out of my sleeping bag, packed up all my gear, ate a hot breakfast, and prepared to head out. Today I'm going to hike about 8 miles back to First Water Trailhead where I left my car, but I'm going to take a little bit of a different path than I took on the way in. This shows my entire 25-mile route for the whole trip. It's basically a big figure 8. Once again, I would start my day backtracking back to the intersection of Calgary and Dutchman's Trail. This is a shot back at the area where I camped. You can see there had been a wildfire through here at one time, and it kind of made it a little bit creepy, but it also provided a lot of visibility. So I could see a far away from where my tent was, and there wasn't a lot of thick underbrush for the varmints to hide in. I'm honestly just fine not sharing my tent site with any sneaky varmints, or for that matter, with the chupacabra. Oh man, good morning. Okay, we passed the first junction a little ways back, Dutchman's in Calgary, and here we are at Dutchman's and Bull Pass Trail. We'll be staying on Dutchman's almost all day today. This was interesting. For a second I thought this signpost was on fire, but it was just the sun heating the condensation off the back of the post. Made it steam. It's warming up fast out here. This part's cool. A couple of these little tunnel-like places in the trail. Creek crossing. Good time to stop and fill up my water bottles. Trail comes out again over there. All right, so here's my next turn. And yesterday I went that way on Terrapin Trail to start my loop, or to complete my loop. Today, I'm gonna go this way. We're basically Dutchman's Trail the whole way. So I've been kind of retreading what I did yesterday until this point. Now it will be a new adventure. Here we go. Sun is now above the mountains. It's about to get warm. All right, next junction, Peralta Canyon Trail, number 102, and missing sign. I think the missing sign says Dutchman's that way, and so that's the way we're gonna go. And here's a fun part, a little bitty trail and cliff. We're gonna be careful in this section. There's a lot of sun on rocks in this section, and the Outbound app said to look out for rattlesnakes, so I tried to make a lot of noise going through this area. Got another really burned out area here. I noticed too that I just went through a campsite area. Interesting that all the burned out areas were near the campsite areas. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Here's where Dutchman's meets Bull Pass Trail. It's an easy route today, Dutchman's all the way. Next junction, Dutchman's Trail meets Boulder Canyon Trail. We are continuing straight on Dutchman's. Now this is a pretty cool campsite. Lots of flat areas for tents. And notably also another burned out area. Lots of burn damage around here. Be careful with your campfires, folks. Next junction, this is where Dutchman's Trail meets up with Black Mesa Trail. We've seen this intersection before, but today we're staying on Dutchman's. Had a few folks express concern that I would come on this backpacking trip by myself. I've been thinking about that though while I was out here, and you know, I have a way to call for help. I have my Garmin, and if there are 2 people and somebody breaks their leg, you still have to call for help. So 4 legs is just twice the probability of someone breaking their leg or getting bit by a rattlesnake. Either way, you have to call for help. Now, in the case of a mountain lion, though, it could be a pretty good benefit to have 2 people, because in the case of a mountain lion, I just have to run faster than the other person. Seriously, those are some deep points to ponder. Okay, Dutchman's Trail, Second Water Trail. This is where I take Dutchman's Trail, just 0.2 miles back to the parking lot. Almost there.
And here we are, back to the parking lot.
Thanks for joining me on this adventure. I ended my trip with an Airbnb in Apache Junction. Had a great sunset view off the back porch. Until next time.